Today, from the desk of Rick Farnelli, we are basically doing a recording with Sandra Wright-Gibson and Leanne Jones, principal of the Gould School for special needs kids. And I toured the school at a family get-together. I don't know how long ago was that?
In
October. And I was so impressed, I wanted to do this video with the group. And Sandra is the one that basically got me over here from the health department. So I think they need to have a lot of credit for what they do with the special needs kids. I didn't realize how big the needs of the children were or are in Madera County, but this school does an outstanding job. So I wanted to give them an applause of what they do, and so Madera County knows what's going on at this school. So I'll let Sandra start off first from Madera County and how are you two guys involved, and then vice versa. And so the rest of the video is all yours.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I work for California Children's Services, and we are a public health program. It's been around since the 1920s, and we serve children with special health care needs, and we are mandated to be housed in a school site setting. So we work collaboratively with the school to help serve the children here at this school as well as all over Madera County. We provide physical and occupational therapy to help the children learn how to be independent, or if not able to be independent, so that their families can take care of them. We work collaboratively with the school to make sure that the children have access to the school. They can get on the bus with their wheelchairs, be transported, as well as work as a team to participate in the IEPs so that we can make sure that children have access to their environment in school.
Explain, the typical special needs student from all the way from basically the really special needs and all the way up to getting them to be into jobs and being functional in the community.
Well, we serve kids that might have cerebral palsy, spina bifida, muscular dystrophy, post-head injuries, spinal cord injuries. So it can vary in their functional level. They might be completely dependent where they're wheelchair bound and have to be taken care of by their family and have total support here at school, on up to kids who are in regular education classes that might just be in a wheelchair or walk with a walker and be pretty independent, but require therapy or additional services through the school to access their education.
Well, I was so impressed with, I was so happy to be able to be part of your festival, and because I was going to take a tour earlier, and I think it got delayed, and I just couldn't believe the parents and the teachers that were involved in that festival, plus the high school band coming over and playing with the kids, and how much fun they had with them and interacting with the band and stuff. So how many, I know you have, how many teachers and how many staff and everything that you guys do from all the way to zero to
And that's just it. Gould is kind of a one-stop shop. We have the Early Start program housed here that serves birth to 3-year-olds, and then they can transition either to preschool here at Gould, or they can go to integrated sites depending on their needs. And then we serve our students here. And usually what gets students to come here to Gould is they're either medically fragile, have profound disabilities, or severe behavior problems that they can't be on integrated sites. Our first choice is to have a student be on an integrated site. So if that's not working out for them, then they always have us as backup.
So this is a more severe site? Okay, so each one of the schools have their own sites too?
We serve all of Madera County.
Okay, all of Madera County. So everybody from every school in Madera County comes here?
Yes, if they can't be served on their, on their regular general education site.
Now, how do you get them prepared for, some of the kids, the older kids, for jobs and more education, and that they can get back into the
fun program, because we have what's called an ATP program, which is an adult transition program. and those are for kids that are 18 to 22 years old. And the focus is on functional academics and life skills. So the kids shop in the community, they have jobs in the community, they do a lot of cooking here, they work on budgeting and money skills. So it's fun to get them to that process, because when they turn 22, they exit the school system and then they go into a day program. And so the more skills that we can get them, the better jobs they can get, the more independent they can be. So that makes it really fun to see how they progress.
That's fantastic. How can the community get involved and help with the program?
Well, one is just like what you're doing now, is just getting the word out. I'm surprised at how many people don't even know about our little school. So one of our big drives is to just bring the community into Gould, because our kids have such a difficult time accessing the community because they're in wheelchairs or walkers, or they need added support. So it's really nice when we can bring the community into Gould. So we're always looking for cheerleading groups or karate groups or whomever we can bring in to put on a demonstration. We've had, like the canine team come in, just everybody that we can bring in so that our kids can have access to different ideas.
And another way you can volunteer is Madera is really improved in the services and community programs they now provide for children with special health needs. So they now have a top soccer here in Madera, which they never used to have a soccer program for kids with all abilities can participate, and they always need volunteers. Children's Hospital has a great adaptive sports program now that children can participate in jet skiing, kayaking, rock wall climbing, and they always need volunteers, and that allows our kids and all over the county to participate. One that's just starting that's exciting is Challenger Baseball, where children can participate in, and they actually get the high school baseball teams to volunteer and help out so they can play baseball.
Well, let me know when the soccer comes up again, because I used to coach right here.
There you go.
There's your volunteer for soccer.
Awesome.
I used to love it. How many kids are involved? Basically, on a yearly basis.
Between the Early Start program, just with Gould, what we serve, the Early Start program has about 250 children. Gould ranges at about 100, just varying, so it is a very small school, but we serve a lot of different needs. So any child that doesn't have to be in the hospital can come to school. So that means children on ventilators, children with G-tubes, children, just with equipment needs, they can come to school. So.
Last question, when's your next festival, and can the community be involved with that?
Absolutely. We always have our fall festival in the end of October, and we try to get as many participants as our little school grounds will hold. So the more the merrier.
It was really great. Well, thank you so much, and I hope this helps to get you guys some notoriety out there in the public, and let the community know what great job you guys do here.
We appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
Thank you.